Uh-huh.
We back. We
Come
back.
on.
Yes,
We
sir.
back, y'all.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Welcome to another episode of
Come
Vibes and
on.
Convo. Hey, come on in. Come on in.
Let the story begin.
Hey,
Come on.
welcome to another episode of Vibes and Convo, where we champion every and all things that are R&B.
Yeah.
Hey, this week we got a special one for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, but first and foremost, introduce ourselves. Right up
Mm.
above me, to my left, is my brother on key, always on key, never off. Right next to him is my brother Kirk Quinn, Mr. Get It In times 10 if you want to win. Anything less is a sin.
Gotta do
And
one of
straight
them
from
poses
New
like the
Orleans.
family matters. It hurts me. Wow.
Why? And I'm your
Oh,
friendly
man.
neighborhood sequel 2297. And this week, man, I don't even know how to.
Gee.
Hey, we got something extra special for y'all this week, man.
Man.
Told y'all we about to keep them coming. Y'all thought we were
Man.
playing, huh?
Nah,
Thought we were playing?
thought it was
Hey,
Man.
Pete, tell them what we got
game
for him,
high.
brother.
Man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Birdman hands. Come on.
It's going to be a goodie. It's going to be a goodie.
For Sheezy.
You know what I'm saying? We got another interview for you guys this week. Right? Well,
And another one.
if you already logged in, you kind of already know, right? You should already know. But
That part.
if you're just now tuning in,
Tuning in.
we got a surprise for you. You gonna have to wait just a little bit before we unveil this surprise to take you along this journey
Okay.
that we are going to go on. All right. So that being said,
Mm-hmm.
there is 3 steps here at Vibes and Convo we need you to take so we can go along this journey.
Yeah.
I like to call it setting the mood.
Set the mood.
Wow.
Set the mood for ya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That boy good.
It get better and better every time. It get
Right.
better
Yes.
and better every time. So step number 1 is we want you to find your place of comfort. That can be at home. That can be in your bed. That can be in your couch. That can be on your patio. That can be on your porch.
It could be with Kirk
That
right
can
there.
be that can be in your car.
In the car.
You know, and that can be available
You like that?
on your bean bag. Kirk Quinn just magically disappeared. You know, technology is getting crazy.
Had to step
But
into the other beanbag room,
that
my
bean
boy.
bag right there, man.
That
That bean bag. That's where you want to be at, man. That's where
That
you want.
beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
You know, step number 1 is finding your place of comfort. Step number 2 is get you a good set of headphones.
Report
Headphones
back to
while you
Kirk.
ask, right? I got a phone, so we good. I can hear you through the phone. Yes, you can hear us through the phone. Yes, you can.
Get yourself
But
some of these.
something about having headphones helps you listen easier. Follow this dialogue, follow this journey, right? So we want you to have a pair of headphones. Step number 3. I'm regular guy now. I'm a regular guy now. I'm holding this bottle regular now. I'm holding this bottle regular now. I'm waiting for somebody to complain. Wait for somebody to complain. But step number three is we
I
want you to
won't
get your favorite.
complain.
Come on now. Come on.
Hey,
Come on.
for step number 3, I propose a quick toast to everyone.
Hey,
Get yourself your drink. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
yeah. Stay hydrated.
Yes, sir.
Step number 3 is we want you to get your favorite beverage and place it right next to you. Now, how do we start this, man? Because this is definitely big for us.
Definitely.
this legendary act
Mm-hmm.
is someone we champion over here at Vibes and Combo. I know, like during the pandemic time, and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that, we did an album review.
Sheesh.
This act, we done performance breakdowns of this act.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I feel like the latest album.
Might be
Well, they have a couple of classics, but the latest album definitely a classic.
heck
Um,
yeah.
in
Oh,
our
wait a
book,
minute.
and
Certified no skip.
man,
Hey, they bought you
man,
Love Crimes.
come on, come on,
They also gave us Someone to Love.
Mm. Come on now. All you
come
need is
on,
someone who cares.
The
come on.
backdoor with the final chapter, and we all know them as Soul Brothers.
Mm, that album right there. Oh my god, yeah,
And then the last thing they gave us was a completely different type of rebirth.
Oh my God.
classic, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So this act here, man. Um, dynamic duo,
Mm.
right?
Right.
Dynamic duo. And the thing about R&B is you don't say that every day, right? Because the duo thing is not an everyday move.
Right.
Oh.
But these incredible artists made that something that we look at in a highly respectable way.
They made the
You know?
the 2-0 duo look good.
Yeah. Coming from B More.
Ah,
Coming
something in
from
that
B
water and be
More.
something in that water and be more, man. Woo.
Man,
Land the R&B giants. I'm trying to
man.
tell you, man.
Singers. Nothing but
Yeah,
I call it all singing and no playing.
that part.
All singing and no playing, man.
That part.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we bring to you Ruff Endz.
Rough Endz, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
Legendary.
Come
Let it
on.
go.
Hey,
My
legendary.
brothers, my brothers.
As promised, people. Rough
Mm.
Ends in the building.
Yes, sir.
What
In
you
the
do?
building.
Yes, sir. Welcome,
Man.
fellas. Welcome.
Thanks for having us,
Brother.
brother.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey.
How you guys doing today?
Man, blessed, man. Happy in Jesus, brother. I'm happy to be alive. You know, after the 2020, everything is up from there. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Talk
You're
about
right
it.
about that.
Oh man.
Man.
All
So
right.
what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pass the mic over to my brother Kirk Quinn. And he gonna
Okay.
set y'all off with
All
this
right.
intro.
So here's what we're gonna do, fellas. For all of our viewing audiences, the people who know, there's a lot of people who know, but there might be a few who might not know. So to keep it fair and square, Bear Delaware, what we're gonna do is this: we got a who, which will be you, what, which y'all do so very well, and then y'all can talk about when and where y'all trying to go with it, where you've been. I'll leave that part up to y'all. But can we just, for the unknowing few, tell them a little bit about you from your mouth yourself? Who are we today?
What's good with Ruff Endz?
Let's go.
That part.
Hailing from Baltimore, Maryland.
Thank you, sir.
First arrived on the scene officially officially 98, but officially 2000 really.
Okay.
Our first banger we came out with was No More Shopping Sprees. We were signed to Sony Epic with, Cameron and all of those dudes back in the day.
Okay.
You might know us from Someone to Love You, quite a few soundtracks we've been on, from Down to Earth to Center Stage, So
Okay.
Ruff Endz.
Come on.
That part.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Chi and David.
And for the rest of y'all that still don't know, y'all just living under a rock.
Yeah, that's cool. That was we were just trying to do something cute for people that don't know nothing about nothing. I appreciate you because if they don't know, they already played themselves.
Come on.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
And how about you, Mr. Dad? While we are here rocking, or we can we pass it the key for the next element of surprise?
Yes, sir, man. I'm just happy to be here, brother. It's good to be on the show and appreciate what y'all doing for R&B, brothers.
Oh man.
Whew,
Man,
Thank you.
appreciate that.
huge,
Mean a lot
huge.
coming from y'all, man.
Likewise. Yeah.
100.
Yes,
Bro.
sir. So,
All
Key,
right.
let me volleyball this back to you, my good sir.
Uh-huh. All right. Thank you for that beautiful intro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're
Mhm.
gonna get started on this journey. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what we were to start with. Okay, let's start with this question here.
All right.
Got a few questions.
All right. Perfect. This is my question. What album out of your discography would you consider your most successful album,
Mm.
or your most personal album per se? But basically the same
Mm. I would go with more personal. I would say this last album, Rebirth, was definitely more personal. Um, as writers, I'm a writer. My brother's a producer. Yeah, a writer. He's a writer. We both writers, but my brother's a producer as well.
Right.
So this album was something that we really didn't go with any outside writers or producers on. My brother produced all the music on the album.
Okay.
Oh,
We probably got one
Mm.
or two outside musicians that came in. We got the I can't think of her name. Excuse me, off top. The Queen of Talk Box was on there. We had a couple featured musicians on there. For the
Mm.
most part, this album was us, was Dave and Brown. You know,
Crazy
that's the name
bone.
we grew up
Mm.
with. David and Charlie Brown was the names we grew up with in the hood. So
Mm.
this was us. This was Dave and Charlie Brown. We was locked in. This is all our own personal feelings about relationships, about uh, separations versus breakups. Like congratulations is about a
Mm.
separation and not a breakup, which
Cold.
which we wanted to make. As grown men,
Grown man
we had these
picture.
conversations. So the
yeah.
conversation should be in the songs. So
Come
Yes.
on.
for us, it was like, stuff that we sit and actually talked about that made sense from slow to the song Body we did with our guy
Crazy.
from Bone Thugs and Harmony with Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was personal for us. Crazy being one of our favorite, Bone Thugs being one of our favorite groups, like so
Talk about it.
personal,
Yes.
this
Mm.
the rebirth. It was,
Yes.
it's personal. We
Yes.
Mm.
that's us in there. That's us in
What
ingredients.
a
You
body
know,
of work. What a
Yeah.
freaking body of work. I ain't gonna
appreciate it.
Definitely a phenomenal body of work, man. We definitely gonna dig
Appreciate it.
more into that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate
And
it.
it felt like that too. I can honestly say, like,
Yeah.
and it makes all the sense that the entire project was a lot more cohesive than some of the other ones, considering he did
Mhm.
most of the production. That makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
perfect
One of my favorite words, Dave, ain't it? Cohesive.
sense.
Exactly. Cohesive.
I
Indeed.
love it. I
It's
love it.
crazy. It's crazy you say that. Dre, did y'all see that post that Dre posted? He was talking about the days of where a producer used to produce the whole album. Did y'all see
Yeah.
that?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
Yep.
Yep.
It
Mhm.
just really hit home. I was like, wow, that make a lot of sense. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's what's up.
Mm.
it
yeah, man.
does.
That's
Yeah,
powerful.
Yeah.
To be able to tell
definitely,
that
definitely.
full story.
Thank you for that, fellas. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right. Next question. Let's keep this going.
Is that
Okay.
me? Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's mine.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you explain your decision to stay a two-man group and not go the more traditional 3 to 4 man route that we used to see? Okay. I want y'all to break that down because, not to elaborate, I always think it's interesting when you have a two-man group and the responsibility of harmonies and how you guys actually create that music. It's special. It's different, man. And they need
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, let me just I break it to you. We wanted to be a 4-man group. We was never
Oh,
we never
really?
wanted to be a 2-man group.
Oh,
Them
Oh.
harmonies, baby.
Nah,
Them harmonies.
them harmonies,
Them
how
harmonies, man.
look.
whenever you harmonize and you I don't know if you've been around harmony live, like as a singer, once you harmonize, that's it. Like you hooked.
Exactly.
That's what you want.
Mm.
That's what
Exactly.
you want. You don't want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and him, we was looking for if anybody could sing, we was like, yo, hold
Come
this
on.
note. Hold this
Hold
note for
it.
me.
Stay on your note.
Right.
We found somebody that can sing. We was telling the nigga, hold a note, brother. We about to harmonize.
Hold the note, bro.
Yo, we just love it.
Like get
We
off
love
my
it.
notes,
We love it. You know what I mean? Jodeci, Boyz II Men was like, I mean, we listen to so many groups, but they were, I would say, the top two influential groups in R&B that really, you know, really had us like how we built our songs, you know, the harmonies on Boyz II Men, and then we wanted to sing hard like Jodeci. So it was like a mixture of those two. So, and so yeah, I mean, we always wanted to be a 4-man group, but you know, I think things work out the way it was supposed to work out. My man, shout out to Scola from Drew Hill.
Yeah.
Scola from Baltimore was like a hometown legend, and he had already, you know, a lot of people don't know him outside of Drew Hill, but in Baltimore already, he was already like a legend in our city because he had, you know, he had a song called "Let's Get Personal" that was getting played on the box, you know, on BET. So he was like the first dude from our hood though that was actually on the box. You know what I mean? So we had a lot of respect for him. So when we was trying to do the 4-man group thing, and we had a lot of issues with other guys in the groups, where they just, you know, they couldn't make up their mind whether they wanted to sell drugs or whatever. You know what I mean? It was just, you know, me and Dante was more locked in, and the other two people, we just couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? And Scola pulled us up and was like, bro, you keep trying to do the 4-man group. I get it. But yo, y'all two dudes from around the way, everybody love y'all, man. He's like, y'all should just rock with the both of y'all. Like, he was like, y'all can do it. Like, y'all, you know, and we never thought about it because we was like, we felt broken. Like, yo, we got to get these other two guys so we can move on. Like, this ain't right. Like, yo, we need to get 2 other people so we can get this thing cracking. Like, but he was like, yo, basically be yourself. Like, y'all is what's it. So just rock with y'all. And we never even thought about it. And really, that's when Ruff Endz was born in that moment. So
necessity, and y'all get busy. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, it's easy to tell the truth. You heard me. Y'all really
man.
get busy, and
Appreciate the love.
the fact that that's where God put y'all, where it end up just being y'all. I mean, look, it, turn for a fan is perfect. You can't make this stuff up. Because I'm glad, whatever the circumstance.
I gotta add a little more context.
Let's go.
It was definitely a scary place for us. We were definitely a lot younger, and that's really what we knew. That's really what we kind of knew, like, was the group dynamic. You know, because we were used to performing live. Studio wasn't our thing yet. We had to learn to record in the studio. Our thing was live performing. We show up with the harmonies. We gonna murder these vocals. You gonna know we here. That was our whole attitude. We was coming with that raw. Yeah, we here. What's good? Good. We coming the door.
Go right into that joint.
The background in the back, and you coming dominating. So for us to be like, yo, we about to move into these arenas, these areas, where, like, you know, we show up and it's just us, and it's, say for instance, a Drew Hill there. Drew Hill used to be 14 Karat Harmony, used to be a bunch of different stuff back in the day.
Legacy,
Legacy. We grew up and marking them dudes there. Cisco, marking them dudes there. They got other people in the group. So that they get
one time they had 5 dudes in the group. This is back before they was Drew Hill. They had 5 people.
Come on, man. Like, come on, bro.
So you see what we thinking?
Yeah, you can't expect the harmony. I need at least 4 parts.
At least,
come on, bro.
At least
that's
4.
like see that just shows Drew Hill ain't never been fair. Had to walk around with me to fly. They ain't never played fair at all.
Exactly. So that was like, you understand? He right on point with it. That's all we was seeing. That was like, we had to have it that way so that we could compete and be like the people that we looked up to, Jodeci and Boyz II Men. Like, you know, if we had a group, we wasn't competing. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the OGs again, Ruscola. I was in his first and second video that he did, like,
shout
around the way.
Shout out
Scola.
He was in Congratulations. I saw that. I saw Scola up in there.
He helped us conquer our fear, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because it was like, yo, how are we going to do this? And he was like, listen, y'all can shut it down by yourself. And it was the first time I heard the name Sam and Dave. I didn't know who Sam and Dave. I almost thought he was making it up. He was like, the brothers that sing Soul Man. I'm a soul man.
Yeah.
I'm like, so, but the other crazy part was before we move on,
Okay.
it got crazier because after we made the decision, it's gonna be Ruff Endz, it's gonna be me and Dave, whatever. Jodeci broke up, bro. Jodeci broke up, and it was just JoJo and KC.
And it made it,
So now it was another 2-man group on the scene. It wasn't like, oh, we ain't, we was like, we gonna be the only 2-man group out. We gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
made it marketable, made it easy. Like if they went in with the 2-man, look,
that's how we looked at it. Like, you know what?
that's dope.
It was meant to happen that way. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to JoJo and KC.
Yeah.
Come on.
Shout out to the legends, man.
The Haley
Hell
brothers.
on.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Y'all brothers know y'all stuff. You talking about the Haley brothers, boy. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
we call it R&B nerd talk over here, man.
Yeah,
we live and breathe this R&B life.
Y'all are connoisseurs of the sort. I see. Okay.
Man.
You passed the great poupon. Huh?
Hey, man.
If y'all wasn't here, we still talk this stuff.
Yep.
Oh man, I love it.
Y'all just
love
the cherry on top for real.
Yes,
I love it.
For real.
Man.
All right, let's keep it moving.
All right. So here is mine right here. Because you brothers is very dynamic on the stage. Chemistry is crazy. I feel like y'all's chemistry. I didn't watch so many performances by you guys that I didn't see some things like I didn't see y'all look at each other and it kind of and make adjustments while you're looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I know this. But it's just what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? Come on. But I didn't see that. So this would spark this question here. So what is your favorite live performance that you can remember?
You singing fools. Like Granny used to say, you singing fools.
I got a few of them, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I got a few.
Go ahead, bro. I give that one to you, bro.
I'm just trying to pick. It's between, as crazy as it is, I know some people might whatever because I'm bringing a brother up, but it is what it is. I mean, on the other side of the fence, a lot of people did a lot worse. But we had a show with R. Kelly. We had a show with R. Kelly one time.
Okay.
It was at the Blockbuster Arena. Never even been at the Blockbuster Arena before. It was for a pop show. Pop shows, if anybody know in the industry, be like the biggest shows because they got the most bread to put into their performances. So it was at the Blockbuster Arena. First of all, when we got there, we were on the show with like Pink. It was
Christina Aguilera.
The show was huge. Aaron and Jeff, whatever, it was these two big pop artists. I think that's what that name was. It was like that kind of show.
Yeah.
Viva no foot 945. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? We're here live at the arena with a great performance. These guys are gonna come in and give us a good one. Back to you, Bob. One of those kind of like pop shows, one of those joints. You feel me? So, man, first of all, the stage was one of the biggest stages I ever seen in my life. Just seeing the stage gave me goosebumps. The stage was like a big runway and it was clear. It was like a clear see-through stage and it went all the way out into the audience. It went all the way out and it had people like on the sides.
One of those.
Crazy. Lights everywhere. Mega crazy.
Yeah.
I think R. Kelly was promoting something at the time.
TP2.com.
TP2.com. That's what it was.
Wow, baby.
TP2 was from. Oh,
wow.
Ignition and fish it out at the kitchen. Whoa.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just painting a picture of the energy that was going on at that time. He showed up with all of these people, girls, guys, all of them. They had on these TP2.com shirts and hats everywhere. The costumes alone, the costumes that the station put in to the scenery was something out of a movie. Was something out of one of those. Was something out of like one of those alien movies by what's one of those big directors like
Spring
like Avatar or something.
Independence Day or something.
It
was a big guy with these stilts with these things on it, like he was walking, like he was like 9 feet tall. It was a lizard man that had the lizard that was man. It was wild. You hear me? So look, so we come out on stage. This is like, they know our song. They know our song. So it ain't like they don't know who we are. They know our song. They probably don't know all our stuff at this point, but they know Ruff Endz.
Right.
Man, we come out on stage. This is what I remember about it. They were so loud, I could barely hear myself.
That's the dream, man.
Like the crowd was literally so loud. You had to like control yourself not to go overboard. Yeah, like to not just be screaming because they was just,
the energy was
it was like a closed-in baseball stadium. It's like being at a soccer stadium. If anybody ever been to a soccer games is like that.
Those are
all them dang
the decibels, I think
The
they said
acoustics is
louder than a jet engine up close to something at a soccer game. It was like that.
Wow.
We got off stage, we killed it, we all pumped up, we had our dancers and everything with us. I remember walking by. It was like some people in the crowd. You know, we had the all white. We had the do-rags on me. You know, we had the do-rags.
Come on.
Back in the day, baby.
Come on.
Let's go.
We had the do-rags on. I remember people screaming. People I don't even, don't know none of them screaming. I turned to walk away and somebody grabbed my do-rag.
Yo, they almost left him off the ground. Lie to you not, bro. This nigga lifted off the ground while we were standing there.
I don't know if that's love or assault. Like,
I know.
How do you get out of that?
No, tell him about the security guard, the guardrail thing. That was crazy, man.
The guardrail was over my head, bro. So they had to reach down and lean down. You know how you teeter your stomach on something and use the weight to like teeter? Yeah. She teetered down and grabbed and then another one grabbed it and
wow.
This nigga lift up.
It was literally
crazy, bro.
It was
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, they pushed us back literally. How far did we go back when we were standing? You know how there's I'm talking about the rail that's between you and the fans.
Yeah.
When they started to sign autographs and all of that, and they got loud, they pushed us back literally. The security guards wasn't doing nothing. Those kids, I really look at strength totally different because together, them white girls, them little white girls, them big security guards wasn't doing nothing. They pushed us all back. We was holding on to them. They literally, we're sliding on the ground, literally like about 6 feet,
bro.
Wow.
It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. I was like, yo, that is different.
Wow.
Different. Grabbing your stuff like you trying to hold on, and they like holding on, trying to just hold on to something.
And the look in their eyes, that's what I remember too.
Yo, crazy.
Like they were possessed.
As an artist, when you get to a certain point, I know a few people, most of us can really relate to this. The look in their eyes, bro. When you look at somebody that's screaming at you or crying, and you look them in their face. Just trying to understand, what are you experiencing right now? What are you feeling?
Yeah,
and they're looking at you, and you're trying to talk to them, but they're really gone a little bit, oh my god, and you just it's an experience I can't put my finger on, bro.
Almost like sex. I'm just
kidding.
kidding.
That's wild. That's wild.
I can't put my finger on it, bro.
The way you're describing it, right? I could see what's his name? Key and Peele. What's the one who does the horror movies?
Oh yeah.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. You could see Jordan Peele flipping that moment and taking something completely different out of it.
Exactly.
Real quick, I just wanted to clarify though. You brought up R. Kelly. We keep it strictly about the music over here. We don't do any kind of slander. So you're free to talk about R. Kelly because his catalog is unmatched.
Look, the
Bible love R. Kelly over here, and we're never gonna stop loving R. Kelly. When he contributed to R&B, It's
Yeah.
a prison.
Yeah.
Look, man,
Yeah,
ain't
bro.
nobody bigger than
Undeniable.
God. The Bible says
Undeniable.
his gifts come without repentance. Well, you can't sing no more. I mean, that's
Yeah, he gonna always sing. Yep,
you
exactly.
know.
And
That part.
So
that
whatever.
brother is undeniable.
Yes,
Undeniable. Like
that for
R.
sure.
Kelly was one of my influences as far as a writer and actually a singer too. Like a lot of people, like when you really get to know me, like writing style, I related to his writing styles a lot. So I begin to like really lean on him as to learn, you know what I mean? Like how I put
Right.
together and my process just by listening to his music. And definitely is undeniable, man. God definitely bless that brother. All I can
Definitely.
do is keep him in prayer, man. 'Cause
Most
he's
definitely.
Mhm.
phenomenal.
Most definitely.
That's right.
Most
One of the
definitely.
Yes,
greatest to
sir.
ever do it.
Most
For
definitely.
sure.
Shout out to the brothers family, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the Kelly family for sure, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's you, Timbo.
All right. Please speak on what made you guys want to channel Guy for the All My Love song on the Rebirth album. That song. What made you
Mhm.
guys want to channel You Can Have a Piece of My Love?
Well, actually, we didn't we
Oh,
gotta do something. Was that did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
No, we didn't hear it.
Okay.
yeah.
I was
wasn't
like,
us,
is that
bro.
the guitar or something?
That
I'm like,
wasn't
what?
us.
Like
I hope that wasn't
somebody,
Teddy Riley. Like
like
what?
somebody, and they look around like
What you said?
like I'm like, I know I ain't been to no Diddy parties. I'm like, what's going on? Get your hand out my pocket.
He said the look in their
Get
eyes.
your hand out my pocket.
Oh
Nah, I'm
my
just
god.
joking.
Yo.
Anyway,
No.
oh my God, I can't even remember where I was at. Oh,
We started.
all my love
I'm a
song.
love,
Yeah.
right?
One of my
Yeah,
favorites, by the way.
we was supposed to do we got a call about doing a song for a soundtrack because I was, I used to do, producing, doing a lot of, sync work and stuff like that. So,
Right.
the girl Sheree, I don't know if it's Sheree.
Sure.
I don't know where I forget the contact was, but I forget one of the contacts called me about doing a song, and they really had "Piece of My Love" as a song that they had, but they didn't want to pay the money. They didn't want to like, so they wanted me to do a song that kind of had the same vibe with a '90s vibe.
I got you.
And I love doing stuff like that because it makes me think in a different way, which came out with All My Love was like, God dang, I gotta start thinking different, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how it came about. So Brown came over and put that bridge on it and just smashed it. Actually, my brother, I'm one of his biggest fans as far as rapping, but my broski over there is actually rapping on that song. So shout out to the homie.
That's what's
Finally
up.
got a verse out there to the world.
Come on.
Yeah, definitely one
I
of my
said, look, if
favorites.
R. Kelly can rap, we talk about R. Kelly. I said, if R. Kelly can rap on a song, bro, nigga,
That
rap.
part.
God damn, rap.
That part.
So,
Rap.
so look. So you finishing?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
So it was for this. It was for a show that Ray J was doing, that was on a network that they were trying to launch. It was supposed to be like the.
Love of Ray J.
No, it was called
Pump sound. Pumped.
It was called Pumped.
Huh.
It was like a TV series about a bunch of personal trainers in a gym. A bunch of it actually was nice, but they were using the show as a catalyst for like a new network, like a Netflix.
Urban Flicks.
It was called Urban Flicks.
Yeah.
So they wanted the joint, but for us, that actually was going to be one of my shows that I was going to bring up. But the show that I brought up was a lot bigger. But we did a show with live band, background singers in Atlanta. It was like an all-white party. And one of the songs we perform on our show to pay homage sometimes is Guy. It's one of my favorite songs, Let's Chill. Guys is one of our favorite groups, period. Let's just say that.
Why
just
not?
hands down. We are the kind of R&B group that we understand how important it is to pay homage to the people that paved the way for you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That alone right there is just, I used to be in tears almost sometimes just talking about like people like Nat King Cole that would sell out the building. He couldn't even stay in the hotel, bro. He couldn't even come in the front door. He had to come in the back and leave out the back. He couldn't even get a room. Like, you got to know that we come from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So So we always pay homage to certain people. Charlie Wilson, Guy on the show. So we did Let's Chill. We performed
Yeah.
Let's Chill, and Damian Hall was in the crowd.
Yeah.
Damian Hall came up on stage, bro, while we up there. And this is the crazy part. Somebody posted the video that was sitting behind him, and you can hear what he was saying about us. You know how you can hear what somebody's saying about you when you're not there type thing, whether it's good or bad? We hear him in the back talking about us like, dang, them boys look good, man. Damn, them boys sound good.
They
Dang,
sound good. He's like,
they should have been on the
like,
tour. They should have been on the tour we just came off of, man. They would have killed it. We hear them saying the stuff.
Let's
Then
go.
we hear
it's
them
crazy.
saying, man, I should go up there. And the person beside him said, yeah, man, go up there. So on our video that we posted that somebody sent to us, it's him where he actually jumps up on stage, like, and we giving him the hug, and he on stage doing
crazy.
like this. So we like, yo, that's
Crazy.
That's
Crazy.
It was a moment. It was
Tears.
a moment for us. Like I felt like I was 15, 14 years old,
Let's go.
hugging Damien Crazy Legs Hall from Guy. Like, yo,
Wow.
is this happening right now? You know what I'm saying? So for us to do the song, bro, to put the legendary ooh-ees and all of that in the songs and all of that was just like, it was bigger than just touching something from, you know, people that we look up to for us. You know what I mean? So
bigger than that.
Yeah.
shout out to
Shout
Guy,
out
man.
Hell yeah, shout out guys. Shout out Timmy Gatlin, also original member of Guy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Thank y'all for that. Appreciate that, man.
I see you, sequel. He dropping gems. He like, listen, man, I ain't.
I couldn't help that
this,
moment,
baby.
I couldn't help it. I wanted to stay quiet and not say too much, but that was just a moment, and we truly, truly love. Teddy Riley. It's crazy you brought him up. He was a part of making No More Shopping Sprees, which he has nothing to do with.
Yeah.
In the large scheme of things.
Yep.
Him and Snoop.
Okay.
Made No More Shopping Sprees go viral during the pandemic.
Yep. I
Real
remember
talk.
that.
Snoop played it.
Crazy.
Snoop was
would
one of
not
the only
stop playing.
artists on Instagram that can play music and they don't take him down because he was one of the first big artists on the platform. He's one of the only people that can do that. They never take his stuff down or flag his videos. He played No More Shopping Sprees. It was like, yo, Ruff Endz was on to something. This is the pandemic song. And people started, it went crazy on TikTok. It was
TikTok videos, crazy.
5-year-old kids doing routines. No more shopping sprees. Like, and then on the same day, Teddy Riley, he made a post with the words, no more shopping sprees, no more whatever. It was like, yo, Ruff Endz they was looking into the future.
So, y'all was stamped.
That's dope.
I remember that.
That's dope.
And then the Shade Room posted it.
You gotta love them, bro. You gotta love these guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
All
Shade
the
Room posted it. It was a rap.
Yeah, all the people you named, heroes, people I was raised on. So yeah,
That's
thoroughly
it.
for me, bro. Thoroughly for me.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Born and raised on Teddy Riley.
Born and raised.
New Jack Swing, baby.
New Jack Swing too.
That was the Running Man era, but New Jack Swing music was perfect for the Running Man boy. Oh,
The multi-level
Word up.
exactly.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So, jumping back into some of these questions, this was straightforward. Like, what's your favorite vocal run / riff? Could be from you or another artist that stood out to you. You know how it is. You're getting your chops up, you're sharpening up your weaponry, you dig, and you start developing a few go-to ooies, if you will.
Anything Kim Burrell, man. Kim Burrell, I'm just going and she just take me to school. I'm a forever be in her school till the day I die. You know what I mean? But yeah, and anything Kim Burrell is like I would say a fave, you know. I'm going to school, like I said, I'm just learning from her. I'm back on a lot of oldie but goodies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Kim Burrell.
It's like asking a candy maker what's his favorite candy at the same time, though.
Exactly.
Cause you got Guy with the ooh with the oohies. You got Jodeci with the ooh yeah. It's the ooh yeah is like became like
a standard, a staple.
the standard thing for people that can't sing when they're talking about singers. You just gotta we gotta talk about that. You can't talk about R&B and riffs and can't talk about that. I'm talking anybody.
Casey got to
see
get
you
his
like,
props
yo,
for that.
Do me,
Yeah.
sing something. Ooh, right? Ooh, yeah, like ooh, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah became like, yo, can you sing? Sing me something. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. It just became like
it's the everyman run. Look,
it's
I
the
love
every man
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, you're talking to you.
If you can't, you can't say for real. You can't.
The Charlie Wilson, you know the Charlie Wilsons, the ooh-wees.
Yeah.
Iconic.
The Freddie Jackson.
Classic.
For us, John P. Key. For us,
Oh,
John
come on,
P.
dude.
Key.
Come on.
Commission.
Okay.
He should have.
Jeffrey Osborne.
He used to do them real churchy, you know.
The swells.
He
Yep.
put the
The
texture
swells.
on it.
Yeah, John was a beast, man. He taught me a lot. I was school. Don't get us started about the ultimate mega gospel group of all times, Commission. Oh,
Yes.
don't get me started. The
Yes.
phases and the levels and the
Commission.
That's my shit.
Bro, listen, we sung that song. We are, I can say, personally responsible for a large amount of the hood in Baltimore.
huge.
Knowing who Commission is.
Bring him to Jesus.
Listen what I'm telling you. Bro, I literally used to think that and still feel like that. Like we brung a lot of people to listen to probably gospel and they never even listened to it before because they wanted to hear Running Back to You.
They wanted to hear that song.
We've sung Running Back to You at, I would say, at least 40 or more funerals in Baltimore growing up. I'm talking, I can make a book, bro, of obituaries if I put them together. How many funerals we sung Running Back to You at? And they asking them, what song is that? And they go look it up. Now, I look that song up. I play it all the time. It should be on the radio. Like, the song is crazy, bro.
That's that singer stuff. You got to go to the gospel
singer
to get your chops,
bro.
man. It was John P. Key. It was Rance Allen.
Oh my God!
If you're talking iconic runs,
exactly.
Come on.
And you know,
talk about my guy.
And listen, yeah, exactly. He talking about my guy. And listen, you can tell they know that R. Kelly on the R. Kelly song. Remember R. Kelly did the song that Rance did with John P. He redid it.
Yep.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, baby.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Come on,
that
bro.
joint, boy. But look.
Come on, bro.
Look.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wish more R&B singers these days could go back and have that connection with gospel, because that's what you get. That's what you learn how to sing
from the soul,
emotion about something that means something. But let's get on to the next question. I don't want to drag it. My bad.
No, you good though, because you were saying something right there. Just to cap it off real quick, I just want to say this to us, period, our people.
Right.
You got to understand and embrace that we are from different spiritual walks of life. Some might be Muslim, some might be Christian, some might be whatever, but we need to be together, period. So you could be Muslim, it's cool. You could be whatever, bro. You can't deny what gospel music has brought to the world and the singers. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You missing out on half your life. You feel what I'm saying? So that part. Shout out to all the gospel artists, man. Love y'all for all y'all work, all y'all sacrifices, man. For real. Love y'all.
For real. Hell yeah, man.
Here's my question here. You guys spoke of Drew Hill earlier. And I know watching them come up, they spoke about a legendary place in Baltimore that's called the Fudgery, correct? Was you guys connected to the Fudgery?
Of course. Yeah. Go ahead, Brown.
You worked there first.
You Do
That's
tell.
I had
thing
that
probably
feeling.
don't know.
I had that
Yeah.
feeling and didn't know. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
we were there. We were out of high school. We were still doing the music thing. We actually were on a mission to like get a deal. That's what we were thinking about. But at the same time, it's like, we ain't got it now. We starving artists, so we need to work. Dave was one of the places we frequented was the harbor. You go down the harbor a lot just to hang out, hang around.
Right.
People would meet up, all that kind of stuff. One day Dave went down there by himself or with somebody else, and he came back. He came back to the house like, "Yo, I just got a job." I was like, "What?" No exaggeration, just like that. Like, bro, I got a job. I'm like, "What you mean today?" He's like, "Yes, today. I started today." I'm like, "What you mean you started today?" He's like, "I went down there, I sung something, and he hired me." He's like, "You start today," and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm going down there." The next day, I went down there, sung for him. They put me on payroll for the next day. The place
100.
That's
Yeah.
is it?
I
the
wish it
place
was that easy to get a job now. Shoot.
That was
bro,
the interview. That was the interview process. Just
That
thinking.
That was the interview
That
process.
was the interview process, bro.
Fudgery was the lick, bro.
God
That
damn.
was
Okay.
the interview process. Like nothing you've ever experienced in your life. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Shout out to the Fudgery.
They got one in
Shout
New
out to the
Orleans.
Fudgery, man.
They do the same thing in New Orleans at the Fudgery on the Riverwalk. That's where everybody get together. The homies that could sing BNF.
Yeah.
Man.
It's
Yeah,
so
it
crazy.
was legendary in our Fudgery. Like literally, we used to have people, we used to have repeat customers from all over the world come just to hear. Of course, they was coming to visit, whatever, but they was like, I gotta stop by the Fudgery to hear you guys sing because you guys are amazing. We didn't realize how amazing it was. We had, can you imagine Cisco Jazz? We got Ruff Endz in there. We had the girl Jennifer in there. We had this other girl, I forget her name. That was crazy. Like the singers in the Fudgery at the time, and the songs we were singing, like
Kelly,
Fudge Cat.
Tracy, James Berger. James
Oh
Berger
my
was
God.
6'3" that he sang opera.
Oh snap!
Oh
6 foot
Operatic
something.
niggas. Crazy.
Crazy.
man.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, sound
We
like the
had a
Fudgery still
squad
owe
in
y'all
there.
some money.
That's
Billy's
all.
Hour bringing
Hey,
them.
We was getting minimum wage, and that was what they was doing. That's how they hire you. They used they used the talent. And we would sell, and we would do these fudge shows while we're making candy. The whole concept is you pour the hot fudge on these marble tables, and you cool it down, and you kind of talk about what you're doing, and you sing these fudge songs, and they say, yeah, I come from a long line of turn. I'm about to turn the fudge. Oh, how long? You might know my famous aunt. Her name was what? Tina. Tina who? Tina
Tina
Turner.
Turner.
And everybody
This
started
was
laughing.
crazy.
It's like these corny jokes, and
Yeah,
it's like a show. And and while we're doing it, we're like singing and harmonies, and we'd take, whoa, what's fudge got to do? So we'd take songs and make
Oh,
fudge
okay.
songs out of it.
Is it fudge
And that's
lovely? Is it fudge love?
exactly
Boy,
all them songs.
Hey,
So it
I
was
would
it was
love to
fun.
see y'all.
Like the
Yeah.
Fudgery though, the Fudgery, I gotta say this because for a lot of us, it really helped me break through my fear of singing in front of people. Like the Fudgery is where I got my showmanship from, being comfortable in front of people. Like literally, that was like, when I look back, we were being prepared at the Fudgery. So was Jew Hill. Like when you were behind that bar and we got comfortable with like the workers, because everybody back there can pretty much sing. Like I forgot that people were over there watching us. Like I was just looking at Dante, like we over there singing, we doing harmonies. And then, after a while you realize that they're there, but you got so comfortable with being behind them bars that it really was really practical because I was terrified of singing in front of people. Like I was terrified to the
You got
point
a
where
lot
my
of that.
voice was like I was singing like a lamb, I was so terrified.
Crazy.
Hold the Lamb of God.
look,
Yeah,
the Fudgery, the Fudgery though, it was definitely, it was the stomping grounds. It was the training grounds. It was all different kinds of people, all different races, different ages. We used to have some people would just come and sit outside the Fudgery all day. Because we would sing every 5 minutes. Every 5-10 minutes, some fudge is coming out, and we ringing this bell. Ding, ding. This loud ass bell that you can hear in the whole pavilion. Ding, 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 ding. Fudge crew, what time is it? And everybody go, it's fudge time. Crazy.
That's crazy.
We might bust out in the song. Like, and because it was so many singers, it didn't even have to be a show. We could just be giving out free samples, and the person giving out free samples would just start singing.
Wow.
They start singing a song and try to change some of the words to fudge songs and start singing. So it was like a musical environment all day. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the thing I gotta add before we get off this. They still sing like one or two of the songs that me and Bro created. They still sing at the Fudgery.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
They still sing. we had a song that we wrote.
Run that Fudgery. Come on.
We had a song that we wrote when we was teenagers called "Since We Met."
Okay.
And it's like a multi-layered harmony thing. Bro was crazy with the harmonies. His whole family. He cheating though. I give him credit because I'm biased and that's my brother.
Cheat?
But this dude is cheating. His whole family do harmonies. His mom, dad, cousins, niece. You come in the house to get some tea. We on our way to school and they harmonizing with the hum from the refrigerator. Take that off note, bro. Take that off note. I come in the house like, bro, y'all.
Where's the milk? Where's the milk? Where's the milk?
Right.
Exactly.
That's listen. The Chant family is like the Winans that was never heard about.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So this dude is cheating. This dude is cheating. I just want to say that while I'm telling the story.
You can tell y'all come from good stock, brother.
You're not good stock, bro. Good stock. I ain't lying. So the harmony was like a multi-layered harmony song, and it was perfect for the Fudgery because it started out slow. Since we met, you came into my life, gave me piece of fudge. Piece of fudge. Then in the bill.
Actually gonna sing it.
And then
Don't sing the bill.
But look.
Hey.
But I'm just giving you the frame of mind. Like, and before long, the whole shop is singing it. And it's a song that's like perfect for a place like the Fudgery. Because it's different people singing different parts that come in and they harmonizing with each other. The first 4 people was harmonizing with each other, so it was like. But it's one of the songs. If you go to the Fudgery, that's why I'm telling you this, and you hear him sing the song, you know that Ruff Endz. That's one of Ruff Endz joints right there.
Be like, oh yeah, that's the song.
We still got a hold on that.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take you a pilgrimage down. I'm gonna take you a pilgrimage down to Fudgery.
Exactly.
I'm gonna show this episode.
But like, I want to hear that song that Ruff Endz had wrote.
Yeah.
I don't want no fudge.
And
no.
we here to collect on their behalf.
Sing the Ruff Endz song. Love
Shout
it.
out to Reggie Lynette and the Fudgery, man. But
Shout out to the Fudge.
The Fudgery was one of the only places that we could pursue a career and try to get a record deal and come back and still have a job. That's why the Fudgery was a special place too. You know what I mean? We got a record deal. We trying to get this deal. We go to New York for a week and doing interviews and trying to get a deal, and we come back and still got a job.
That's
what Fudgery was good for stuff like that too. You know?
Shout out to the Fudgery.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
They knew what it was.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna transition into the next portion of this interview. I'm gonna pass the mic over to my guy, Sequel 2297. Let's go.
I'm gonna do the ongoing thing we got going on here.
Birdman hand rub.
Yes, sir. All right. Welcome to an episode of what I like to call Vibe or Slide. You know what? We ought to have a drop for this too, man.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do, right? That's right.
If
y'all want to hear it, y'all need to go on the Soul Movement Crew project that just dropped recently.
Oh, you
can check out that.
Hey, knock it off, Mike.
Hey, shameless plug. Hey, all right.
I like it.
This game consists of there's no wrong answers. It's going to be either or. It's going to be quick or whatever. Elaborate, but keep it short because it's quite a bit to this or whatever. But there's no right or wrong answers. You don't win no prize and then we ain't got no money. But it's just a fun little game I like to play with our interviews just to kind of see where your head's at as far as music and stuff goes and try to get people to tap in with y'all a little bit on a deeper level. All right.
Mm,
So you guys ready?
let's go.
All right. All right. Being you guys are from the almighty B-more, crab cakes or pit beef?
Crab cakes.
What
Even
say
though I
you?
Crab
don't eat
cakes.
crab. Even
Crab
though I
cake.
don't eat, yeah, I would have to go with crab cake between the two.
Okay. All right. All right. Definitely. All right. Lewis Museum or the National Aquarium?
Lewis
Mm,
Museum, baby. Well,
All right.
shit.
All right.
that's
All right.
hard right there.
That's
That's
hard.
hard. That's hard. That's hard.
That's hard.
I grew up on both.
Okay. I got you. I got you. All
National
right.
Aquarium.
I used to
All
go
right.
there
Got
by
you.
myself some days. So yeah, the aquarium is I love the
All right.
aquarium.
All right. All right. All right. Orioles games or Ravens games?
The Ravens.
Ravens.
Why not? Right now, whom had more of an impact in your opinion, Melvin Williams or Maurice King,
Mm,
Mm. Melvin. Let
aka
me see.
Peanut?
exactly.
Melvin.
Yeah.
Melvin Williams, Peanut King. Shout out to Peanut King. We met him before
Shout out.
too. We met him
Yeah.
not long ago.
Shout
Most
out to
definitely. Baltimore legends. All right. Billie Holiday or Tony Braxton?
Billy.
All
I
right.
love Tony though. We love Tony.
We
But
love
Billy,
Tony.
Lord, Jesus.
Billy.
Of course. Of course. All right.
Pennsylvania Avenue, you know what I mean?
Got a
Already.
statue right there. All right.
Already.
Mm-hmm.
Mario or Cisco?
Mario.
Mario.
I love Cisco. That's my homie, but Mario
Yeah.
is family right there.
Been with
He
Mario
from
since
our
he was
hood.
like 11 or something.
I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did his demo. We, I mean, we was actually part of his story for real. Like we don't
Do
really
tell.
get thing, but yeah, he was in there.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Yeah. You see how I'm going? See where I'm going with this? All the B-more. All right.
I see it. I
All right.
see.
Lance Riddick or Felicia Pearson?
Mm,
Lance Riddick or Felicia Pearson?
Mm-hmm.
Who refresh me? Who's
Both
Lance
of them are
Riddick?
actors.
Lance. I know the name. Lance
Mm-hmm.
Riddick or Felicia.
I'm horrible.
Here's a clue: they
Pearson.
both played on the same show.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names for the actors. I know that face though, but like I know her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah, you
usually good.
definitely know-
I'm usually
yeah,
good a little bit.
you definitely know Felicia Pearson if you saw that Snoop, The Wire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Now you know who Lance
I would
Riddick
have
is.
never known that. Name Felicia.
Yeah, that's her real name, Felicia Pearson.
Dang, I would have never known. You said Snoop, and
But
then I
another
was like, oh
Baltimore
yeah.
They're the Baltimore native. These are all Baltimore natives.
That's crazy.
Dang.
Yeah.
So who's Lance?
Lance Riddick
Is on the wire. He's on the wire too.
is on The Wire.
Mm.
Yep.
Lance. Who's Lance? Who played Lance on the wire?
Lance
Don't
ain't
worry
the
about-
guy that he got the
I know.
power. He the guy from Power. I mean, that's on Power now, on one of the Power shows. I don't know. And that's Trainee. That's Trey Trainee. That's Trey. No, that's somebody else. I'm horrible.
This all good. We'll Google it later.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right,
You know.
not to get caught up on anyone. Can we keep this moving? Edmondson
I'm gonna have
fried
to look it up.
chicken or Crazy Down Home chicken?
Crazy down home.
Crazy down home.
All right. Forest Park High or Edmondson West Side High?
Emerson West Side, baby.
Emerson, baby. EA.
You gotta go. That was a gimme. All right.
EA.
All right, let's go more into music now. Drew Hill or 4 p.m.?
Drew Hill.
Drew. Got love for 4 p.m. though, but Drew Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we just got too much history with them.
Got you.
Yeah, they family now.
Now I'm finna go with like generic R&B questions. We've got to go generic. Boys to Men or Jodeci?
Oh man, both.
Like salt and pepper. That's like you want salt and pepper on your food.
I
know,
need
right?
both.
That part. All right, Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
That quiet had me.
No, for me personally, Chris Brown resonate more with me.
Yeah, Chris
I
Brown.
got you. I got
'Cause
you. Hey,
I-
like I said, there's no right or wrong for
Yeah.
just preference. That's all.
yeah,
I love Usher though.
yeah.
Those
Yeah, I
Most
do.
definitely.
It's tough.
Same here. Same. It's tough. It's tough
Yeah,
to pick.
Chris Brown for sure.
All right. This one might give you a little tougher then. 112 or Jagged Edge.
Mm.
112.
Yeah,
Feel
that's
Feel
yeah.
that.
Shout out to the brothers. Shout out to both of them. We definitely got
Look.
love for both of them.
Jagged Edge. Yeah, I would go with Jagged Edge. Yep. 112.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, 112
All right.
for me.
Let's go a little old school for y'all. A little old school. Luther Vandross or Freddie Jackson.
Luther.
Luther.
Now,
Big
now-
Luther.
He
Big
spit that-
Luther or Little Luther? Big Luther.
Definitely.
now, Freddie now can't sleep on Freddie.
Oh, I ain't sleeping on Freddie.
I
Freddie.
mean,
Never sleep on Freddie.
Luther's definitely Luther made his mark. I say he's a bigger artist in some ways, but Freddie was one of the artists I can remember young. I used to think like, how is his voice like that?
I know.
I used to think like, how he do that?
Man, that's
Mhm.
crazy.
Nice and slow. I heard him sing Nice and Slow live when I was real young. My mom was watching that.
Mhm.
He murdered that. I'm talking about how we say big Luther, big Freddie.
Yeah. Big Freddie. Yeah.
They used to do this a lot.
Exactly.
Oh God. They used to
Yep.
do that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was a force to be reckoned with.
He was.
Don't
Of
sleep.
course.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on
Yeah.
Big Freddie.
Hey, growing up, I used to always look at them both like kindred spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
there
can
was
say that.
a lot of similarities, but they were so different.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out
All
to
right.
the greats.
All right. We almost done. Right. Johnny Gill or Jerry Levert?
Gerald.
Whoo.
I love Johnny, but Gerald.
Yep.
Gerald
Yep.
for sure.
Girl, for my voice, well, both of them. It was
Yep.
like that heaviness, but
Yeah.
Gerald.
That's why I picked them. That's why I picked them to the contrary. All right.
Ooh, that's
Yes,
cool.
sir. And last but not least, old school or new school?
Old school.
Old school.
And there y'all have it, man. And it's been
Old
another
school,
episode
baby.
of Bob or Slide.
Bible slide, baby.
Hope y'all had fun.
That was cool.
Most definitely, man.
Most of y'all, y'all agreed on most of the same stuff. That's dope.
I know, man. That once again showing the cohesiveness of
Right.
The co-
Yeah.
the cohesiveness.
I feel
Yeah.
like David put you up to this, bro. Every
Yo,
time
I
you say
said-
cohesive,
Yo, did it sound like something I would say? Because I be getting on him with
I
that
feel
word.
like David put you
Yo.
up to this,
Yo, you know what? Listen, you know when y'all be together as friends. You know when like y'all know each other, but now y'all in an environment where there's other people that don't know him like you know him. So when you look over at your homie and he start like talking like when he get the big words going on, he start using the cohesiveness, and I'm looking over at him like, my bro, he be breaking that thing down. He'll get to you, but like, man, you got the cohesive. I'm like, oh man,
That's funny.
Lord Jesus.
That is so hilarious, yo.
But
That's
it
so
sounds like
hilarious.
something I would say. I get on him all the time. You just hit him with it. Oh,
great minds,
He put
man.
you up
Great
to it,
minds.
bro.
Great
He put
minds.
you
Nigga
up to
like.
that.
be them dark skinned ball brothers. You know what I mean? That's always getting into some trouble. You know.
I don't know what it is.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Look, we
I
keep
love
it
it.
clean though.
We keep it clean.
Thank you.
Man, look, it's the best barber to have. That barber is always on time.
Hey.
Look, he I'll never have to wait in line. You know what I mean? That nigga is always ready when I need him. You know what I mean?
They're like, you need to cut right now? I got you.
Exactly. I got you.
And no matter
Knock
what
you out
the
real
time
quick.
you're doing, that price is always the same.
That tell me about it, brother. You know what I mean? Never break the pockets. You know what I mean?
All
I
right.
like stay fresh.
Oh,
That
Oh,
part.
at all.
I love it.
Man.
I can't even go back.
Man.
That's
Let's
that
do this.
male
Oh.
testosterone.
Let's do this here. So before we conclude this interview, what I want to do is make sure that everyone knows where to get your product or where to find you on social media. So we just want you guys to give out your social media handles. And if you have anything else you want them to check for as far as like tours or shows and things like that, here's the
Indeed.
floor. Just want to make sure that we're plugging that as well.
Yes, sir. Plug,
Indeed, brother. Go ahead, Brown. You go. Want to start?
Official Ruff Endz. You can catch us on Instagram at Official Ruff Endz. It's the Real Ruff Endz on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Official Ruff Endz on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you cop the album. It's called
Rebirth.
You know what I mean?
Classic.
Every platform you can think of is out there. I would suggest even order you a CD and hand you a hard copy. Because it's the way the world is going. I want to have the hard copy of it. Make sure you hit us up on our page on dates we got coming up, things we're working on, even a vegan show that we got coming up.
Indeed.
Both vegan. We promoting that good mental and physical health. So, but definitely check out our album Rebirth if you like grown and sexy R&B. If you like something very comprehensible and intelligent R&B, give us a try. Check us out. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Man. Appreciate you, brother. I just needed to ask you guys, what's your song off the Rebirth album?
Oh,
you missed it, bro. They was already talking about it. You missed it.
I missed it. Oh man.
Sequel was doing sequel.
Come
Man, don't get me started, man. I bet
you open that book.
You don't do that to me.
Dang, our favorite one.
I'm like, what you doing, bro? I'm like, what was that?
But the one
that stand out.
Congratulations. I gotta go with congratulations.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah. We want to all say ours.
Yeah, we got.
Go ahead.
Y'all go ahead. I'll wait.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate it.
Crazy.
I
like the video too. Super dope.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, one of my favorite joints too. First of all, I like every song on.
Yeah, it's hard to pick. I'm just picking one of the songs that I like, but it's hard.
Running through my mind all day.
Oh man. My son produced that track. That's actually one of the outside producers on there. My son is on there. Yeah. Shout out to my son, Michael David.
Hey, your son on his waiting.
I like every song on the project.
That's the late night call.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant, Chi. That's what you meant by the cheating, huh? That's what you meant by they be cheating, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my nephew again, Michael David. He's a photographer. He's a producer too. He shot this album cover.
Fire.
Yeah, shout out to Michael David. Yeah.
I just want to say this thing, man, because I'm big on songwriting. I listen, bro. The words are so. The message behind the music is so important, and the way y'all spun the block on us, bang, y'all came back with everything that we knew we liked about R&B from a fan's perspective, but then y'all jazzed it up and kept it like I wish more writers. Y'all could sing, y'all know that, but I wish more people wrote the way you guys write. Because y'all say this all y'all. Come on, man, that's great. That's great.
Hell yeah.
Because it gives you variety too. Y'all not. I could talk about it, bro, but I'm gonna let that go. Timbo, sequel.
Come on.
Man, I needed to hear that. I just need you to know. I'm fighting back some tears right now. I just need you to know that means a lot, bro. We was going through a lot when we was working on this album. I was living in somebody's house, you know what I mean, in a basement working on this project. You know what I mean? So I mean a lot, bro. I'll just say that.
God is good, man. I wish, I really do. I mean that with all my heart. I wish more people wrote the way you guys write, because it's kind of it's the cheat code. It's that thing that people that love to hear vocals and hear that style of music, but then you give it to them in a way where it might even sneak up on them. I couldn't even get through the album. I was listening to the record, I got stuck. I'm like, oh, there's more. Wait. And I got to the next song. So It's really like that, man.
Yeah, we did a whole
We did an album
we did a whole
breakdown.
The whole
album
review on y'all, man.
album review on that.
Oh man,
Wow.
appreciate it, bro.
Straight up.
Definitely,
Appreciate it, bro.
definitely. After we
Appreciate
heard
y'all.
this bad boy, we couldn't wait to do the album review.
Yeah.
Man. We like,
Oh, man.
like I can.
Thanks a lot.
What was the turnaround? I think like what they dropped it, and then what like a month or two later we were on it
Yeah, we
doing
was,
the
we
review.
was yeah,
Wow.
maybe a few weeks.
Maybe a few weeks.
Just a
even.
few weeks.
It was
Yeah.
a quick turnaround. I know that much.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, my favorites off the rip. These are my go-tos every time I go to this album. All My Love,
Wow.
running through my mind. Be the One. Congratulations.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Overnight. In
Oh,
that
that's
literally in that order.
overnight.
order.
Overnight.
And then
Yeah.
anything else after that, like I normally have it on shuffle, but anything after that, like it just plays.
Wow.
I just
Yeah,
let it
it's
go.
so many songs.
I
Yeah.
let it go. Like
he said,
I'll put it on and just go about my day. Like, yeah, this is I can move to this, I can sing along to this. Like it's just I can live with it.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
This entire project, most definitely, man.
That's what's up.
And I feel like I did when I was a kid, like looking up to those groups in their heyday, like the
Yeah.
New Editions, the Boys to Men. It's just like I feel like it's all cohesive with that time.
Heck,
Yeah.
It's that
Wow.
third, but still current.
but
Place
Yeah.
that is third. So the
Oh,
fact
man.
that y'all still making people feel this way with y'all music or whatever, hey, it's an ode to the greatness that's
I know.
R&B, man, that y'all doing, man.
Are they
And we
getting more
appreciate it
fire?
over here, man.
Are the
Appreciate
bros
you.
getting more
Please
fire
don't
with
stop.
time?
Please don't stop.
Man.
With this
Appreciate
R&B
it, bro.
resurgence going into 2025, we need y'all more than ever right now. So,
More than ever.
Oh, man.
yeah,
Mhm.
Appreciate
keep
it, bro.
doing it, man. Please
More
keep
than
doing it.
ever.
We gonna
Be-
keep bringing light to it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Yeah, I
y'all
feel
again,
like
man,
it's
for this
very
platform.
important.
Man.
Most definitely, man.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we it's choking us up a little bit because it's one of the things that like I compare to Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci, when you hear his story, you know, you just hear stories about this great man and you see all his great works. But then when you hear what he really went through, where he was living, he wasn't even famous when he was living.
At all.
He wasn't the great, oh my God, the 16th chapel and this and these sculptures and this. But something in him told him, this is what I do. I gotta stay the course.
Yeah.
So he stayed the course. You know what I mean? It's like something I heard Stevie Wonder say at the same time. Like, you know, just stay doing you, regardless of who you think is watching and gonna listen. Because if it's what it's supposed to be, it's gonna take its rightful place at some point.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So for me, it's like, you know, one of my favorite albums is the Soul Brothers album, the album before this.
Yes.
When we first
That
got
one
back
too.
together.
That one is another.
Bro, some of the
Another
stuff,
one.
some of the stuff me and my brother are doing on that record
We're
together.
about to open that can of worms too.
When I think about like All This Time, we got a song called All This Time.
Yeah.
Like, how we was just going back
Mhm.
and forth on All This Time. Scandal,
Yep.
how we performed Scandal.
Oh.
Like Kobe Bryant, you were playing games. Like, you know, it's certain joints like Missing You, the song we kind of dedicated to Aaliyah.
Yep.
One in a Million, like it's certain joints.
Yep.
Yeah.
That I'm like, you know, I'm proud of, and I want people to hear it. And it's some people it's a lot of people that got it, but I'm like, damn, it ain't blow up so everybody can, like you saying, everybody need to hear certain stuff.
Right.
But at the same
Right.
time, it's like you got to understand what the mission really is. It's not gonna go how you plan it at first. Sometimes, you know what I mean, like. So you just gotta be true to the work. You gotta do what you do and be true to the work. Like, don't start trying to do modern stuff because other people doing it. No,
Right.
stay in your lane, stay in your pocket. You know what I mean? Bro, he kept singing, he kept producing, he kept writing. You know what I mean? So it's like you can see it. I see it in his production, I see it in his writing, I see it in his vocal ability. For me, that's the essence of our craft of R&B.
Got the cheat code.
You know what I mean? That's the cheat code. That's the cheat code.
It's man. It's big because I think like even to gauge like classics, you like in this day and time you gotta engage classics in a different way than we did, you know, when folks was had to run to the music store to purchase. But I, you know, you can listen to an album now, I feel like, and you can still gauge it as a classic without that part being attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like to us, like Rebirth Rebirth and Soul Brothers, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, both classics. I'm like, yo, this like I remember when we talked about it on the phone, we was like,
The whole catalog.
yo,
Straight up.
Catalog for real.
you know, did you hear
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Bro.
we gotta do an album review. Yeah, we have to. Like it
Yeah.
was just,
Wow, man.
you know, um, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we get great joy out of picking music
It's
apart.
definitely heard and it's definitely
Well received, man.
yes.
Definitely.
With
Yes.
limited skippability.
Oh.
I don't think there's a song I don't
Limited
like, brother.
skippability.
Right?
Which is very important nowadays when it
Yeah,
comes to
man.
projects. Very
Right.
important.
But would you
Yeah.
say it got to be cohesive? It got to
Yeah.
Right.
That's the word of the day, baby. The word of the day.
Cohesive.
We gotta get Rough Ends over here on the West Coast. We gotta get Rough Ends out here.
Indeed.
Man.
Most definitely.
Indeed. Well, we actually gonna be coming out there. I'm gonna let y'all know. And I'll invite y'all to the show, bro.
Oh shit.
We
Oh,
got a
yeah,
show.
come to the show.
We got a pickup show in
We there.
April.
Okay.
So
there.
just text me. Make sure you got how y'all got my number. Somebody got my phone.
I
All
do.
right.
The 310, huh?
The 301 number.
Yep.
No one?
Yep. I
All
got
right.
it.
All right. Shoot me a text. I'm gonna shoot you my cell number. That's the business line though. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all brothers again, bro. This is wonderful. I love you. I love your love for R&B. That's what I love.
Yes.
Y'all would be the dudes. I swear. Y'all would be the dudes. Y'all would be the part of the crew. Like, I swear, if we was growing up, y'all would be Dent Brown. Ain't these
Yeah.
some dudes we would be hanging out with, listening to Jodeci, opening up,
all
cracking
day.
up,
Hey,
open up
hey,
that first new Joe
Come
album.
on.
Oh my
real
God.
straight.
hey, low key, we might be in Rough Ends, y'all. We might have been in Rough Ends.
Y'all would have been in Ruff Endz. That's
Come
how it was.
on.
That's how it was,
Look,
bro.
They like, we
Yeah,
all
how
can
it
hold it
we know
started.
how
up.
to act right. We know how to act right.
We used to be pouring out over, like you said, getting stuck on songs. Like, yo, did you hear it? Go back.
Yeah, that's
Listen to
what
the
we
stuff
do.
at the end where it's fading out. We turn it over so we can hit it
Oh,
right
Yeah,
at the very
the stuff
end.
that you missing.
The
Yeah.
part that's fading, you turn all the way up, like right here at the end.
My
Yeah.
first time listening to Boyz II Men yesterday acapella had me
Oh.
stuck. I said, "Ooh, they moving in them harmonies." Wait a minute.
They moving in the harmonies.
Harmonies will move it.
Yep.
I love it.
Oh,
Man.
so let me say this. Let me say this to add to before we get off. Our albums are rated P for positive.
Okay.
And for us, that's another road less untraveled. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of
Yeah.
people are doing real sexual content because we know it sell, especially with the internet. It's an easy sell. It's an easy sell. I'm gonna just be straight up. You know what I mean? Sexual content, but you know, we both got. You know, my daughter, grown. I was gonna say teenager. She 19 now.
I got a 17-year-old.
David's son 20. You know what I mean? 20 what? 20? 21?
21.
21.
Yep,
So
21.
it's like, how long are you going to go as a grown ass man, a grown ass woman, not taking accountability for what you're putting out to the world? You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
Y'all sound like my brother Kirk Quinn right here, right in the middle.
That's
He was
it.
talking about that
Come on,
all
man.
the time.
That's
Come
it.
on, bro. We are responsible, bro.
It's the truth,
are.
though.
You're
Yeah,
responsible.
speak on that.
Your
Because
message,
ain't nobody
man.
going to rob no bank or going to run in nobody's house listening to someone to love them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that part, we are responsible. Let's
We are.
not take accountability. What they call it? Cognitive dissonance. What they call it?
Cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive
dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance.
You can't separate yourself, bro.
No, you
Sure
can't.
can't.
My
No.
my little partner in New Orleans put me on this book by P.J. Morton, where he was talking about how God is love and how people have this disconnect between love. But I think I see it when you said it. Ding, I got it. I see it in the music. I see it, and that's probably why I like it so much.
Exactly. That's it.
It
That's
resonates with my spirit, brother.
Indeed. Because that's our foundation, man. You know, we definitely got to close out and give God the glory. You know what I mean? My Lord and Savior, Yeshua, the Mashiach. You know what I mean? He's the one that put us together. We ran out of time because how I ended up in this country, how we got here, like it's all a miracle, bro. Like I can tell you some real things that'll have you will blow your mind about how I even exist and why I'm even here in this country. You know what I mean? And how we ended up together doing what we do. You know what I mean? So it's all by design. So the message I would definitely love to lead to people, man, is to get to know God, pray on everything, man, build your relationship with the Most High because you're gonna need it in these last days, man. We living in crazy times, and that's it. Love on each other, man. Appreciate y'all, brother.
Those
Man, look, this concludes another episode of
Bless y'all.
Vibes and Convo with the legendary Ruff Endz.
Legendary.
Can I get another
Appreciate
round of
y'all.
applause?
Vibes and conversation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We about this thing.
Mhm.